What if everything you think you know about life and death is wrong? What if death isn't the end, but just a doorway to another existence? For centuries, people from all over the world have claimed to remember past lives detailed, vivid memories of identities, places, and events that don't belong to their current life. These aren't just vague feelings or déjà vu. Some recall names, faces, and even historical facts that can be verified. How is this possible? Are these memories real, or is the human mind capable of creating such elaborate illusions? One of the most famous cases is that of James Leininger, a young boy from Louisiana who, at the age of 2, began having intense nightmares about a plane crash. He would scream in his sleep, yelling, "Airplane on fire. Little man can't get out." His parents were shocked when he started describing being a World War II pilot who had been shot down by the Japanese. He named his aircraft carrier the USS Natoma Bay and even remembered the name of a fellow pilot, Jack Larson. His father, a skeptic, began researching and discovered that every detail James provided matched the real-life story of James Houston, a pilot who died in combat over the Pacific in 1945. The strangest part, James had never been exposed to war documentaries or books about World War II, so how did he know these things? Then there's the case of Shanti Devi, a girl born in Delhi in the 1930s. From the time she could speak, she insisted that her real home was in another city, Mathura, where she had been a woman named Luddi Devi. She described her husband, children, and even the layout of her house in precise detail. When she was taken to Mathura, she recognized family members she had never met and led them to a spot in the house where she claimed to have hidden money before her death. To everyone's astonishment, the money was exactly where she said it would be. A formal investigation was launched, and even skeptics had to admit that her knowledge was unexplainable. Stories like these aren't just limited to one culture or religion. In Thailand, children have described past lives as fishermen who drowned. In Lebanon, kids have recalled being soldiers killed in war. In the West, cases often involve historical events like the Civil War or Victorian England. What's striking is how many of these children remember the way they died, often violently, and some even have birthmarks or scars that match fatal wounds from their supposed past lives. So, what does science say about this? Dr. Ian Stevenson, a psychiatrist at the University of Virginia, spent over 40 years studying thousands of these cases. He traveled the world, interviewing families, verifying facts, and documenting patterns. He found that many children who claimed past lives had birthmarks or deformities that lined up with injuries from their previous deaths. A boy with a misshapen head who remembered being an axe murder victim. A girl with a strange mark on her chest who recalled being shot. Stevenson's work was met with both fascination and criticism. Some scientists dismissed his research as anecdotal, while others admitted that the sheer number of similar cases was hard to ignore. Psychologists have offered alternative explanations. One theory is cryptomnesia phenomenon, where forgotten memories resurface, making them feel like past life experiences. Another possibility is confabulation, where the brain fills in gaps with fabricated stories. And then there's the power of suggestion. If a child hears stories about a deceased relative, they might unknowingly adopt those memories as their own. But in cases like James Leininger's or Shanti Devi's, where the details are too specific and verifiable, these explanations don't always hold up. Another puzzling aspect is that most children who remember past lives lose those memories by age 6 or 7. It's as if the mind closes a door, locking away the past. Some researchers believe this happens so the child can fully embrace their current life without being haunted by another. Others think it's simply the way human memory works. Early childhood memories fade, whether they're from this life or a supposed past one. So where does that leave us? If reincarnation is real, what does that mean for our understanding of consciousness? Does the soul survive death, carrying memories into a new body? Or is there some kind of energy, a life force that transfers knowledge in ways we don't yet understand? Modern science still can't explain consciousness fully, so perhaps past life memories are glimpses into something deeper, something beyond our current grasp. Whether you believe in reincarnation or not, these stories force us to question the nature of memory, identity, and existence itself. They challenge the idea that life is linear: born, live, die, the end. Maybe it's more like a spiral, with threads of past experiences weaving into the present. Maybe we've all lived before, and the memories are still there, buried just beneath the surface, waiting for the right moment to emerge. The next time you meet someone who feels strangely familiar, or visit a place you've never been to but somehow know, ask yourself, is it just imagination, or could it be something more? The mystery of past lives remains unsolved, but one thing is certain: human existence is far more mysterious than we often dare to admit.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.